Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey there, cruel cats and cretins, and welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown, hosted by me, your ever-loving horned red fuzzball, Cliff, doing what I always do around here at the Erie Cemetery, and that's getting things ready for tonight's big show with the Mummy and the Monkey, yeah. So let's get things cooking with this little ditty, and I'll see you on the flip, or my name ain't Cliff. Acha!
Hey! Welcome back, everybody, to the Mummy and the Monkey's
Hairy Scary Hangout.
That's right. We're here at Cinema Wasteland, the April 2022 show.
Oh, yeah.
And we are here with our good friend, J.R. Bookwalter.
Hello, guys. Thanks for having me again.
Hey, JR, we're glad to see you back here at the show.
Always a good time.
Yeah, we wanted to see what was new since we last spoke.
Well, the latest thing is we have a movie called Bloodletting, originally released in 1997. It's been completely restored, remastered, new sound mix, the whole shebang, bunch of new extras. It's about serial killers in love. A woman who blackmails a famous serial killer teaching her how to kill. That's basically what it is. So it's sort of like Natural Born Killers vibe, but in a low-budget independent cinema. All shot in Ohio. And that's it. Very bloody, of course. Goes without saying.
That's good. That's
Wow.
More violence than the music awards, I think, right?
Yeah, that's right.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, and we last spoke with you when you let us use your movie, or actually screen your movie for our Halloween special, The Dead Next Door.
Dead Next Door, yes, of course.
Yeah, so we have a fun collab with that. We've got our Pumpkin Spice Halloween special where we host...
now available on DVD, right?
Or Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah. And soon it will be available on your awesome site, makeflix.com.
That's right. As seen here.
Yes.
That's right. And what else can they find there when they go to MakeFlix?
Oh, tons of stuff here. We've got two tables full of stuff here. We've got all the movies that I've made in the past. We've got Fred Olin Ray's Retro Media label. We have a bunch of stuff from a ton of independent filmmakers, Dave Sterling Entertainment, all kinds. I mean, it's anything that you possibly want, whether you like slasher movies, witch movies, zombie movies. We pretty much cover all the bases. I don't think we have very many mummy movies, though, now that I think about it. We need to correct that.
Yeah, we'll have to fix that.
But we do have some ape movies.
Maybe. Oh, that
We
would
have
be good.
Teen
I'd love
Ape,
to see those.
you know, Chris Seaver's Teen Ape movies.
We love
so
Teen Ape.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have Teen Ape.
Love
All that
love
stuff.
some Teen Ape, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Absolutely. But we'll have to work on the mummy movies.
He's got a dirtier mouth than me.
He does. So horror, gore, and so much more, it's all there on the MakeFlix store. Thanks,
JR.
JR.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're on the launching site.
3, 2, 1.
Blast off! How would you like to be the one that gives the order, blast off? Now you can blast off your own rocket with Top Flight Atlas and Atlas Junior space rockets. The Atlas rocket is simple to operate, uses no fuels, no chemicals. It's ready for launching when you put the nose cone on the compression chamber, pull down, and blast off. The nose cone rockets up, up, up into space, and returns safely to be fired over and over again. Top Flight rockets are safe, even in the hands of small children. Kids, you'll have real fun with this exciting toy. Comes with directions for 6 space-age games. Blast off with Top Flight Atlas space rockets. Only 98 cents or $1.98, wherever good toys are sold.
Hey, Groovy Ghoulies! I'm Janet Decay, the Mummy.
And I'm Grim Gordy, the Monkey.
And together we host The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Yes, our live streaming horror hosted show has it all.
Skits, bits, and a scary flick.
That's right, so for more information on our show, go check out
themummyandthemonkey.com.
And we'll see you
at the Hangout.
Woohoo!
Well, welcome back, Connor. Hope you're enjoying the pre-show. The Harry Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Until then, here's a few jokey wokes to tide you over. 2 vampires walk out of a blood bank. What? It could happen. All right, here's another one. What did the fortune teller, Madame Manos, use to scrape the ice off of her car windshield? Give up? A squeegee board! Don't worry, I ain't quit my day job. All right, speaking of Madame Manos, watch this, yeah.
Great spirits from the beyond, are you there?
Excuse me, but
Silence! Don't you hear them groaning? They're trying to contact us.
Well, that's nice and everything, but I think that you need to...
Don't you hear it? There they are again. Oh, ancient ones, speak to us in your forgotten language. Tell us this man's future.
Time out there, Sister Swami, whatever your name is. Now, I'm no fortune teller, but I bet I can tell you a little bit about yourself.
What? What do you mean?
Well, when it comes to pizza, I'll bet you're a deep dish Chicago style type of gal. Yeah, that likes extra cheese, pepperoni, and a little bit of mushroom. And I'll bet that you didn't eat your lunch today either.
That's incredible. How do you know all this?
So you're both in.
That's a creepy bone.
The
The microphone.
The microphone. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny there.
Ready whenever you are, Grim. Wow.
Jimi Hendrix is here.
Oh, we're getting
Feedback.
You're good.
Okay, we can still do this? All right. Hello there, fellow nerds. I found Nocturne at Akron Comic-Con.
Yes. Hi, guys.
So nice that you could come and visit. You know, I know you've got a busy schedule in the comic book world.
Yes, I do. Kicking butt, taking names, but I love Akron. So I came here, and it's lovely here. Although the weather's a little colder than I'm used to.
That's okay. We're having fun indoors today.
Yeah.
And
Teleport anywhere.
No, not yet, not yet.
we've got some unconventional convention questions to ask.
Okay, fire away.
Boxers or briefs?
Oh, definitely boxers.
And if you were a flavor of ice cream, what flavor would you be?
Cotton candy.
Ooh.
I'm blue.
Blue cotton candy.
There you go.
I like that. And if you could be a guy superhero, what guy superhero would you be?
Well, my father, of course.
Yeah.
That's
a great answer.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Of course I'd be Kurt.
Exactly. All right. Well, I think we're going to go find some other cosplayers to bother, and we're going to move right along. Thank you, Grim.
Nocturne out.
Have you got trouble? Wait, don't run. This kind of trouble is lots of fun. Pop-O-Matic pops the dice, pop the 6, and you move twice. Race your men around the track and try to send the others back. That's Pop-O-Matic trouble. The game is fun for Dad and Mother, and Sis can trouble her mean old brother. Trouble, that's the name of Koner's Pop-O-Matic game. The most exciting chase game that makes trouble fun for everyone. Get Koner's Pop-O-Matic game. Trouble, that's the name.
I prescribe a Koner headache. You'll need a Koner headache. I recommend a Koner headache. Ugama Koner headache.
Everybody needs a Koner headache. Great new capture game by Koner. Pop the Pop-O-Matic. Move your men around the track. Inside, outside, forward, or back.
Get a Koner headache. It's Pop-O-Matic.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Milton Bradley's great new action game.
Bang, bang.
You blow up your balloon to make a snake.
Bang, bang.
Its fangs will cause the enemy snake to break.
Bang, bang.
A bunch of snakes in a kooky mask. Just what more could anyone ask?
Bang, bang.
Get bang, bang.
Yes, I get.
Introducing the woman your little girl will want to be.
She's a living doll. She's got a look that's always winning. Here's Darcy, CoverGirl Darcy.
Darcy CoverGirl, the beautiful, posable doll little girls are ready to move up to. And now, you can get Darcy CoverGirl for your little girl at the special price of $5.99 at participating stores. Isn't your little girl ready for Darcy CoverGirl?
Wow, is that the new trail bike?
The Evel Knievel Trail Bike and the Evel Knievel Chopper. 2 new bikes for your Evel Knievel.
Far out! Man, there's a new 4-wheel on your new chopper. Let's do a double jump.
They're new and they're different. And they're ready for adventure on or off the trail.
Wow!
Evel Knievel Trail Bike and Evel Knievel Chopper, each sold separately without figure or winder from Ideal.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and woo 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 woo.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh, my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Hey gang, it's been real. They say that all good things come to an end, but things are just getting started around here. That's right, there's no time like showtime, baby. So let's get this party started.
All right. It's Friday night. It's gonna really be out of sight. Hey! What's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grim Gordy.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Also known as the Fart Show, right, to some kids out there.
That's true. Anyway, welcome back to the Eerie Cinematary for episode 239.
Yes, and we have a grand show for you tonight. We're back on track with the bad horror movie, right? You know, because last week we did a short show.
Yeah. Now we've got a feature-length film,
That's right.
This one is Cry of the Werewolf from 1944.
Yes, we showed it last year sometime, and I believe in February, so it's been a while.
A little over a year, so we thought we'd bring it back.
Yeah, brush this one off, and it's not a bad one either. It's actually pretty fun.
It's decent, you know.
Yeah, it's chock full of my sound effects and drop-ins and all kinds of crazy stuff, so, you know, it's jam-packed with that. So we have that for the offering. We have a brand new, nice, extra chunky rescued reels.
Ooh.
You know, the vintage commercials actually sent in by a viewer tonight.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you, Daryl C. You know, and we won't say your last name, but if you're in the chat and you want to tell everybody it's you.
Yes, Daryl sent us some commercials.
From 1993 from the Cleveland area, so we got a nice, 6.5 minute version of that.
Can you believe that was 30 years ago already?
I sure can't. Let me tell you. It's unbelievable.
Crazy.
So we got, another rescued reels. We have a Stasha skit. And within the movie, of course, I forgot to mention there is a Saxon search, so we have that.
All right, so keep an eye out for John Saxon.
Got a bunch of What Do You Do's got sent in to us.
Yeah.
And a TV show time travel.
And a prize giveaway.
And to top it all off, another fantastic bodacious prize giveaway.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of fun tonight. And then we've got some shout-outs. We've got a shout-out to Matt, Alice, and Jerry over at the Berea Flea Market.
That's right. We bumped into some fine folks there as our human selves, but
we
more on that later.
We were in disguise.
Yeah, more on that later.
And then to Kelsey Bug. Kelsey Bug is having a birthday on June 25th.
Happy birthday, Kelsey Bug.
Happy birthday.
All right.
And then happy heavenly birthday to Tony Green.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
A dear friend of the Bone Jangler who is out there in the audience site as well. So.
Yes.
Yep. Sorry to hear about that, man.
All right. So, okay, for the prize giveaway, do you want to show what the prize is?
Yes. Now, this is also a viewer submission, a friend, actually. Mm-hmm. David Hayes, the esteemed David Hayes, a contributor artist, and miniature designers for the Big Chuck and Little John show, the Houlihan and Big Chuck show.
Yes.
And he did a Andy Warhol-esque poster of the one and the only Stasha from the old country.
So one lucky winner at the end of tonight's show will win the Stasha poster that was sent to us by David Hayes.
But it was actually designed by Andropov Warsaw-Holski. Get it?
Oh, he must be from Parma. Okay.
Yes, somewhere around Parma, or was
okay.
Yes. Andropov Warsaw-Holski.
So to be a part of the prize drawing, just if you're watching us on YouTube, live streaming, you just have to be active in the YouTube chat while we're live streaming, and then I'm going to write all of your names down and put them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. So Cardi B's got a big plastic bucket, and now I do too.
Yeah.
And I'll be writing your names down during the movie.
Now this poster is not like a little 11x7. This is a big poster.
It's a big poster.
It's in a big poster,
It's
too.
a big-sized poster. I don't know the exact measurement.
It's a legit, big frame poster, a frameable poster.
Suitable for framing.
Suitable for framing, yes.
We're not sending you a frame with it.
This is this is going to be a good one. This is one of a kind, so we don't even have a copy of this, just the digital,
That's fine. We could print it from the digital.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool. So this is a unique thing.
All right. So we have a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters.
Oh, yes.
And I've got Miss Putrid Petunia here, the little zombie ghoul. She's a mini monster mascot.
And I'm loving me some Godzilla right now, so I got the good old Shogun Godzilla right here.
Very cool.
From 1978 or 9, whenever I got this one. Yeah.
All right, so let's do the Mini Monsters chant.
You ready? And
yeah.
a 7 and a 65 and a 154. Mini Monsters, Mini Monsters, roar, roar, roar. Mini Monsters, Mini Monsters, here they are. Mini Monsters shout outs to, you were saying it,
Baby Joe,
hello,
and Lucy, and Country.
Hello.
Hey, Minis. And then Peanut and Adam. Wow.
Woohoo.
And Scoob and Charlotte and Mac and Taylor, too.
Yeah.
And Gabriel and Adeline and Eva. We can't forget you.
Don't you dare.
And then we've got Mackenzie and Isabella and Carly.
Hey.
Hey there, ghouls. And then Cassandra and Violet. Hey there.
Hi, Violet.
And Lil Kong.
Little Kong, we just bumped into him and his father, and Little Kong is Big Kong now.
Yeah, Lil Kong is almost growing up.
Yeah, it was good seeing you guys.
We saw them at the Marks. All right, and Penny and Hannah and Dario. Hey there. And Sienna and Adrian and Julius. Whoa. And Morgan and Willow and Xander and Araya. Whoa, so many minis here.
Look at that.
And then Trayvon and Emily and Noelle. Hey.
But wait, there's more.
And wait, there's more. We've got Ramona and Layla. We can't forget them. And Lucas and Christian. And Nyla and Parker and Kenton.
Oh, yes.
And last but not least, there's little Kingsley.
Oh, Kingsley.
Hey there.
How you doing? All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Miss Putrid Petunia, she's going to watch the movie over here.
That's
She
right.
usually sets up a little pillow on the floor, and we get her some popcorn.
And down goes Zillagod to stomp on a little miniature of Tokyo down there somewhere.
And Fartward, I think he's playing in the cemetery somewhere.
Yeah, who knows?
I think he was digging up snails to
Yeah,
snack on.
That sounds like what he would do.
Centipedes and stuff like that.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right. What am I doing here? Let me
Who
get
knows?
this ready.
At any given minute. All right.
All right, Magic Macabre Mirror. Magic Macabre Mirror. Tell me, who be here?
Who are the monster kids out there watching tonight?
We've got William Rochelle and Rich and
Hey.
John and Amanda Childers and Gaross Fan
All
and
right.
Michael and Karen and Dashcam and Denise and Neil and John Biggins.
Who else do you see?
Sears James, the Bone Jangler, Virtual
Whoa.
Vicky, Spootnik, Daryl C, Ron Vickers, Kev Thulu, KB, JV, Toy Painter 1, Rocky, the Shook family, they're all shook up. Gary Smith, Andy, and Mofei Chen, the Butler did it, Sacred Watermelon, Insane J, Bob Ferguson.
Hey, Bobby.
Mark Allen, Grandpappy, Connie Cleary,
Wow,
Wiki Bobby, J. Michael Harris, James Muscarella. Let's see. Oh, there's so many people here. Matthew Ruley, Watson family.
Yeah.
So cool. All right, guys, we'll share this with a friend if you're watching us on YouTube, and they can watch it too. If you're watching us on TV later, that's okay. You can comment on our YouTube later.
Darn tootin', darn tootin'. Now, we sent those other prizes that were won the last couple weeks. You sent those out.
Oh, there was one person who didn't email us for their prize.
Then you better do that.
I think it was William Cook.
Shame on you. We got to get William Cook to do that.
Yeah, last week's prize winner needs to claim their prize.
And I know you did shout-outs to people. Did you do art? Did we mention art that we met today?
And a shout out to Art.
From Parma.
From Parma. Yes, we ran into Art from Parma today.
Yeah, at the Long John Silver's of all places. Yeah, that's right.
You were getting Mama Monkey some yummy food to eat.
She wanted her Friday fish meal, so we were up there when we got recognized. And that was very nice to bump into Mart. We had a nice little wait there, so we talked about Goulardi and the Goulardi Fest and Big Chuck and Little John. All the stuff that he grew up watching.
And we could talk about that for hours, but we got to get to the movie.
I know. They're waiting for this one. This is actually a good one.
Let's get into the movie Cry of the Werewolf.
That's right. Here's Fart 1, immediately followed by a nice chunky segment of Rescued Reels. And you're not going to see that anywhere else but here. That's right here on the Mummy and the Monkeys
Hairy Scary Hangout.
Fart 1 right up your nose. Here we go. Woo-hoo.
vast, personally conducted tour of the museum for the day starting immediately. The finest collection of occult and supernatural manifestations ever gathered beneath one roof. Lectures on werewolfism, vampirism, and voodooism.
Oh, get out of here!
Hear for yourselves the amazing story of the long-lost Marie Latour. Dr. Charles Morris, the renowned director of this museum, has devoted his life to gathering this authentic material.
Well, isn't that special?
Now, if you will kindly follow me, ladies and gentlemen, please keep as close together as possible. There's much to be seen, more to be heard, and plenty to imagine. Everyone is familiar with the legend of vampirism. How the victim exists on after death, seeking out some new victim each night, insatiable for the blood of mortals.
Disgusting.
This room is modeled upon an ancient description of some vampire's nest. In such a place as this, the infamous victims rested during the daylight hours, rising at dusk to seek out some new victim to appease their craving for human blood. The skeleton in the coffin here illustrates the prescribed method of doing away with a vampire. A wooden stake is driven through the vampire's heart while the creature sleeps in some dank cabin during the daylight hours. We will now proceed to the voodoo room.
Oh, no. I want nothing to do with your voodoo.
May I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, please?
No.
As you will notice, this room is reserved for the mysteries of the voodoo. These are all actual photographs, enlarged to show some of the mysterious practices of this strange cult.
This lame story he's about to tell
These pictures were all taken by Dr. Morris on one of his many expeditions to the West Indies,
All right.
where voodooism is widely practiced by some of the natives.
What are you talking about?
Here is a real-life photograph of a mysterious rite.
What else?
By some strange power, the soul of one human being is projected into the body of another. Sometimes this exchange is made between humans and animals.
You confusing me.
The secret of this mysterious rite has never been disclosed, but here is actual photographed evidence that the practice really exists. Dr. Morris actually witnessed this extraordinary rite. He carried with him a hidden camera. Had it been discovered, Dr. Morris would have been killed. Ladies and gentlemen, photographs do not lie.
So now you're going to tell me the whole story, see?
You follow me, please. You will observe evidence showing that the former occupant of this room was a woman of rare refinement and unique taste.
What a dump.
Everything has been kept just as it was on the day she disappeared. A red-letter day in the life of her family. A woman of mystery. She was the mistress of this house, and her name was Marie Latour. And she was a werewolf.
What?
The tradition of werewolves and vampires dates back almost to the world's earliest recorded history. Of the two, the werewolf is perhaps the most horrible because the instinct for evil is so strong that they willingly and cunningly assume the shape of a beast in order to kill. It was during these times that farmers complained of seeing a wolf with flashing eyes that killed their cattle and sheep. Every effort was made to track the creature down, but it was George Latour who learned the truth at last. He discovered the muddy footprints of an animal leading to his house. He followed them to his wife's room.
Uh-oh.
The servants upstairs, hearing screams, rushed up and found their master's mangled body. Over him stood a terrible animal with flaming, dripping jaws. This creature, seeing them, turned and fled through a window. Ladies and gentlemen, that creature, that thing, was Marie Latour. She's never been seen from that day to this. No one knows what became of her. This room has been kept just as she left it. The clock on the mantel there has never struck the hour since. The hands are stopped on the exact moment she struck her husband down. Well, you've heard her story, seen her effects. Now here is her picture. Ladies and gentlemen, Marie Latour.
Hey, girlfriend.
Well, that's the signal for the closing of the museum. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Please tell your friends about us. Good night. Good night.
I haven't looked this pretty since I was a baby.
Good evening, Jan.
Come in.
How do you do?
Well, what is it, Jan?
3 months pregnant.
Peter said he would lock up for me. Oh, that'll be all right, Jan. I expect to be working late tonight myself.
Oh, good for you.
Please stop the world, I forgot to climb aboard. I was dancing a polka while people shout and roar, listening to the...
So, Comrade Spavero, you have come at last. We were expecting you.
Greetings, old one. I came as soon as I could.
Ew.
I have news for the princess.
Enter. Here's Jan Spavero, Princess. He says he has news.
Tell me your news. Is it good or bad?
Yes.
The news is not good, my princess.
And out with it, dawdler. Bad news does not improve with keeping.
The secret of your mother's grave is known. Dr. Morris at the museum has found it.
What? He has
When does this happen?
Only last week, my princess. No one but he knows it, as yet. He's preparing a manuscript, a book, the life story of...
You needn't say any more. The life story of the Latours will never be told by an unbeliever. To that I give oath.
Damn right.
Dr. Morris's manuscript will never be published.
Yes, my child. Your future is written. Your path is plain. You will follow it.
The last personally conducted tour of the museum for the day, starting immediately. Lectures on werewolfism, vampirism, and voodooism. Hear for yourselves the amazing story of the long-lost Marie Latour. Now, if you'll kindly follow me, ladies and gentlemen, please keep as close together as possible. There's much to be seen, more to be heard, and plenty to imagine.
You are really enjoying this, aren't you?
Open sesame.
Excellent!
You going to meet Bob, Miss Elsa?
Yes, his plane is due in half an hour.
Well, I'll certainly be glad to see him.
We all will. Ready, Dr. Morris?
Oh, hello, Elsa. The plane's on time, then.
Uh-huh, 9:57.
I'm afraid I'll have to send you to the airport alone. Something rather important will keep me here.
But, Dr. Morris, you haven't seen Bob for nearly a year.
No.
He'll be terribly disappointed.
It's only a matter of minutes, an hour at most. When he finds you waiting for him, he won't even miss his father.
Oh, you know that isn't so. Bob only thinks of me as his sister.
Should I give the young man a talking to?
Oh, no. No, he mustn't think that I...
What's the matter?
There. There on the desk. Where did you get that?
It's none of your business.
It's a devil doll.
Yes, it's a devil doll. You recognize it, Elsa?
I'll have to say yes. Shut up.
It isn't like the ones we have in the voodoo room. This one is from the old country, I should judge.
Yes, I know. I saw one like that in my village when I was a little girl. It was always a warning. A warning of death.
Yes, I know. I found it here when I got back from dinner. But it's nothing to be upset about. Obviously, it was left here as a joke or perhaps a contribution to the museum.
Dr. Morris, is someone threatening your life?
I hardly think so, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm on the verge of a most interesting discovery. A discovery to answer a lot of unanswered questions. It may even have something to do with this, but I hardly think so. Anyway, I'll know for certain tonight. Whom are you phoning?
The police.
No, Elsa, this is a matter for science, not for the police.
But, Dr. Morris, if someone is threatening your life...
For 30 years, I've built towards something like this, and I'm just selfish enough to want all the credit for the discovery, if it is a discovery, for myself.
I can't help it. I'm a greedy slob. It's my hobby.
All right. What do you want me to tell Bob, then?
Tell him I had a most important engagement that couldn't possibly wait. I might almost call it a rendezvous with fate. Tell him it has something to do with why I sent for him. Oh, now be a good girl and go along, or you'll miss the plane.
All right, Doctor. I'll do as you say.
I'll be waiting for you both with news, great news, when you get back.
Nice girl, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh, you still here, Peter? I thought you'd gone.
I couldn't go till I'd fed Minnie, sir. She's been acting up, hiding on me. I couldn't find her. I guess she's getting scared of her own shadow.
Maybe she listens to your lectures.
Sometimes I begin to believe some of that stuff myself.
A lot of it's true. Good night, Peter. Don't forget to lock the front door.
I won't, sir. Good night.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
What's eating you? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Dr. Morris, is that you? Dr. Morris, where are you? Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris, where are you? Answer me. Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris, where are you? Answer me.
What a dumb thing to do.
Dr. Morris. Dr. Morris, where are you? Answer me.
You're dead meat, Pilgrim.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on in. Hey, look. Minnie didn't finish her supper.
Hey, Dad, I'm back. Dad? Well, he's not here.
But he must be somewhere about. There's a fresh fire on the grate. Oh, look, Bob. I'm sure those are pages from your father's manuscript.
Well, so what? Dad isn't the first author to burn the stuff he's written.
Shut up.
I wonder where he can be.
Check out the summer's hottest swimsuits this weekend on Entertainment Tonight.
Heard this one before? What do you want to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do? Blockbuster? Blockbuster. Done. So if you want to do something exciting tonight, make it a blockbuster night.
This time, it's the fight of their lives. Eric Roberts, Philip Ree, Best of the Best 2, rated R from Fox Video.
New Popolo's frozen pizza has caused a sensation almost everywhere.
This is why nobody's calling.
Really? New Popolo's doesn't taste like those other frozen pizzas. It's made with lots of 100% real cheese, real tomatoes, not paste, leaner meats. Popolo's really delivers on taste, and it's 90% fat-free.
We're in real trouble.
Right.
New Popolo's frozen pizza. So good, you may never call out for pizza again.
Hey, Dragon Racing!
We want to watch the dog show.
Okay, we can watch both. Sunday! Miller Lite presents the Wiener Dog Winter Nationals! It's Muffy versus Dogzilla. And here they come, Bob, brought to you by Miller Lite. If you can combine great taste with less filling, you can combine anything. And Muffy takes it. That's one fast Wiener Dog! Great taste, less filling. Can your beer do this?
This is good beer.
July 1st, live at Blossom Music Center. You better get ready, because she's coming back. Tina. The multiple Grammy Award-winning Tina Turner. With special guest Lindsey Buckingham. One sizzling night. Tickets at Ticketmaster locations or charged by phone. Brought to you by Budweiser. Proud to be your bud. Don't miss Barry Manilow's Greatest Hits Tour July 6th.
So we had this idea. Why not open a place where people could walk in and a couple of minutes later get an honest-to-goodness meal? It's a place called Boston Chicken. A place where the kitchen's built around ovens instead of microwaves and fryers. Where the chicken's never frozen and the mashed potatoes are made from scratch. Of course, this isn't a radically new idea, although a lot of people seem to think it is. Introducing Boston Chicken, the freshest thing going. Now try our individual meals at Boston Chicken starting at just $3.99.
When you can't see it, hear it. Listen for WKYC, Channel 3 news updates all day on 1300 WERE Radio.
Boom! Last Action Hero. What do you think of anyone who doesn't see this movie?
Big mistake.
I love this place! I think it's the biggest movie of the summer. And now when you go to Burger King and order a flame-broiled Whopper with large fries and a medium drink, you get this Last Action Hero animated action cup free. Like him, you can be large and in charge. So see the movie and collect all 4 cups. It's your way, right away. I love this place, and I'm going to see the movie.
The greatest action hero of them all has arrived. Detective Jack Slater. Last Action Hero is the slam-bang hit of the summer.
Don't give up your day job.
Arnold has never been better.
Payback time.
Everybody down! Last Action Hero, rated PG-13. At theaters now.
The best memories are the ones families share together. One-on-one. In a quiet environment. Where there's time to sit down, express feelings, and discuss priorities. Because sharing time with one another brings families closer together. Which, after all, is the whole point. Get to the point.
They're the most skillful predators on Earth. They have teeth like razors. They can smell a few drops of blood up to a mile away. And now you can be there with them. They're waiting for you.
Somewhere in all these dusty law books, a great idea got lost. The idea that law is for people, and people should be able to afford it. At Hyatt Legal Services, we took the fear out of legal fees. You can consult with one of our lawyers for just $20. And for cases like divorce, wills, accidents, and bankruptcy, we tell you our fee up front. I'm Joel Hyatt, and you have my word on it. We took the fear out of legal fees across the country and in your neighborhood.
This summer, come to Wendy's. Everything on the super value menu is just 99 cents each. And our hamburger kids meal with a Nature Gear toy is just $1.99.
This way, man!
Kids! Where's everybody? Kids!
Introducing, for a limited time, the Taco Bell Wild Burritos. As
Oh,
hey, sorry about that.
Sorry about that,
black
guys.
screen there, but it had an ending. That was actually, if you guys saw that Taco Bell commercial, that was the end of it. And then we had a credit for Daryl C,
Yeah.
who sent in those commercials from 1993 from his own VHS recordings, I guess.
yeah, thank you, Daryl, for sending those in. And, yeah, sorry that it cut off abruptly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's kind of all right. Well, we'll get that fixed. We'll probably post it on one of our one of our YouTube pages, I'm sure.
But we're back now, so we're good. And we watched part 1 of Cry of the Werewolf. I almost said Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah, I almost cursed.
Cry of the Werewolf. And you almost cursed at the
Yes, Marty says the wild burrito must have been too spicy. It may have been.
Maybe.
We were just getting into what this burrito was all about, and boom, it cut off. But that's okay.
All right,
We'll
so
keep this show going.
the next segment is snack toys.
Whoa, let me get off to the screen here. You're a little bit ahead of me there. All right, that's right.
Yeah, 'cause you can't watch a movie without having snacks.
That's right, Ed. That's right. As Janet said, it's ready for the segment you all know and love, The Mummy and the Monkeys Snack Toys! New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
That's right. And tonight, what are we all snacking on tonight?
I'm having some corn chips.
Just good old-fashioned corn chips,
Just plain corn chips. Yeah.
Keeping it simple, pimple, huh?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they call that basic something.
Basic witch.
Yes, basic witch. I like that. And I am stepping it up, my game up a little bit. I got me these new Doritos Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. Or at least they're new to me. I've never had the barbecue Doritos yet.
Oh, wow. Different flavor.
Yes, it just says sweet and tangy.
Mark Allen is saying he's having watermelon and grapes.
Yes, please discuss what you're having in the chat there for snacks during the show and during our snack toys
Bubba
segment.
says pistachios. Jeffrey Moore says Crown Royal.
Yum. Oh, there
Bob
you go.
Ferguson says black raspberry ice cream.
Ooh.
Michael Harlan says hot dogs and Fritos. Hershey Kisses says Reb Ohio.
Hot dogs and Fritos and blackberry ice cream.
All right,
so give us this.
So tonight's movie is Cry of the Werewolf from 1944.
I'm about to say, lay those snack toys on us, Janet.
And it's about a Romani princess or gypsy princess. Some people don't like using that word anymore, but a Romani princess changes into a werewolf.
Oh.
So that's pretty much the story.
But.
And it's starring, I don't remember how to pronounce her last name. F-O-C-H?
F-O-C-H? Fochi?
Fochi, maybe?
Foch?
Fachu.
Fachi.
I don't.
Bless you.
I don't want to say it the wrong way and have it sound like something else.
Fachi. No, it's not really.
But Nina,
Italian,
F-O-C-H is her last name. She plays, maybe Foch. She plays Princess Celeste. And she's the Romani princess. So she was in over 50 films and has over 100 TV credits. She would, make guest appearances. She would appear in lots of different TV shows throughout the 50s.
Try one of
60s.
these.
No, I don't like barbecue.
Oh, they're really good.
I'm good. That's all you. I'll stick with my plain chips. I don't need them. I don't need the weird flavors. Return of the Vampire from 1943 was another popular film she was in. And she played the Pharaoh's daughter in the Ten Commandments movie from 1960, the Cecil B. DeMille one.
Cecil B.
Okay, and she became a teacher later on.
Yes.
For some prestigious school in California. There's all kinds of info on her on Wikipedia.
Kind of like Gilbert Gottfried there. Yes. Okay.
What?
Okay. I kind of Gilbert Gottfried you a little bit when you were saying something. I went yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes.
Alrighty then. Can I continue?
Of course. Yeah, it's my show too. You know.
Ooh, that voice. Okay, Stephen Crane plays Bob Morris, and he was a 1940s B-movie actor, and he later on became an entrepreneur. He owned the restaurant, the Luau. It was called the Luau Celebrity Restaurant in 1953. And he was Lana Turner's ex-husband.
Well, isn't that special?
Mm-hmm. So this movie was first released in New York in August of 1944, and it was a double feature with The Soul of a Monster. And that was played in theaters throughout the 1950s.
We have a super chat. Thank you, Dane Stotzer.
Thank you so much. I think there was another super chat earlier in the show from Super Pappy. So thank you, Super Pappy. And someone gifted someone a channel membership.
Oh.
So whoever that was, thank you.
One more Barba Papa for them.
Yeah. All right, those are my snack toys. I'm going to read a few more comments, and then I think we're good.
Please do.
Let's see. Cheese puffs? Someone was eating cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs?
Yeah.
Cheesy poops.
And let's see. Scroll up here.
I'm going to pay for this later, I'll tell you.
Are you really? Are those spicy?
A little bit, but they're good.
Strawberry Pop-Tart.
That sounds nice.
James Muscarella's having.
See, do you like Pop-Tarts with the icing or without the icing?
I like them without the icing.
Me too.
I think the icing makes it way too sweet.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
And it's hard. It's like a weird crunchy icing. I'm not a big fan of that.
It's like fake icing.
Yeah. But I like when the edges on the Pop-Tart get a little toasted. So good.
That's always good.
You have to have a cup of milk, though, to go with that. But
or a cup of coffee.
Okay, yeah. I could do that. You elevated a little bit the experience, but yeah.
Sacred Watermelon's having Mega Stuffed Oreos.
Wow.
And then Gary Smith's having cheddar cheese and Ritz crackers.
Oh, that sounds good, too.
Ron Vickers, thank you for the super chat.
Let me grab my Barba Papa.
That's really sweet. Thank you.
We're going to party tonight like it's 1999, let me tell you.
Rebel Ghoul's having coffees, she says coffees and cookies sound good.
That sounds nice, yeah.
Ooh, coffee and cookies.
Okay, well, everybody get those snacks, replenished, because here we're going to float into part 2 of Cry of the Werewolf. Where can they watch that? Only right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Part 2, just for you.
Hi-ho and welcome back.
I'll stick me record on it. No one has left this house unless he went out the back way.
He also said he spoke of having a very important engagement. From the way he talked, the appointment was here in the museum.
Yes, and the doctor would never go out the back way.
You're nasty.
Besides, what's become of Peter? He's not here either.
You think I should turn in the alarm?
No, let's give the building a thorough going over first. I feel pretty silly if he were here all the time.
Hear something?
Sounds like it's in there.
It's me, it's Ernest C.
Kitty. Minnie.
Peter.
That's as much as we know. Nothing was touched until you arrived.
And you say, Miss Chevet, that the fire wasn't burning when you talked to Dr. Morris?
No, it was not.
He also poured water on it, trying to save what was left of Dad's notes. I'm afraid it didn't save much.
Yes, it looks like they're past restoring. Any idea what was in them?
Peanut butter.
I think so. Dad was writing a history on Marie Latour. I believe these were his reference notes. A week ago, he wired me asking me to come home. He hinted it was something important, but he didn't go beyond that.
Miss Chevet, you say that Dr. Morris told you he was on the verge of an important discovery.
Yes.
And you think it has something to do with a woman that used to live in this house? A woman who's supposed to be a vampire or something?
Marie Latour, yes, he was a werewolf.
Oh, yes, a werewolf. Mr. Morris, you're a scientist. Tell me the truth. Do you believe any of that silly stuff?
I don't know, Lieutenant. As a scientist, I'm only supposed to believe that which can be proven in the laboratory. My father was killed here tonight under strange and desperate circumstances. I think maybe he knew something about some of that silly stuff.
Well, of course, when the coroner's jury gets a medical report that death was caused by the attack of an animal or animals unknown, they're not going to point to anything supernatural.
But, Lieutenant, no ordinary animal deliberately set fire to those notes.
I'll admit there are some peculiar things about this case that haven't been cleared up. We'll keep our eye on that guide. In case his mind clears and we can ask him some questions, but the police department hasn't got time to chase a lot of things that don't exist. I never heard of a wolf that could strike a match. Here's that devil doll you were telling me about.
Where did you find it?
It was with the body.
The boys have stopped digging in that secret passage, Lieutenant. They can't find nothing.
I guess that's about all we can do till the inquest. I'll leave a man on guard for a few days. Oh, do you mind?
I'll have to say yes. Ooh, shut up.
Well? Speaking. Okay, I'll be right over. Have to go over the police laboratory. I'll see you both later. Come on, Homer.
Okay. Hey, Chief. You gonna call the boys off the case?
Not now. Homer, looks like you're in for a little detective work.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's more here than meets the eye.
What do you mean by that?
That phone call was from Pinky over in the lab. They found a woman's all over that secret door on the inside.
Yeah?
Can we tell what they are?
Are these really the hairs that were from the dead man's hand?
That's what the doc says. He found them under the fingernails.
Well, I like that. Well, as near as I can figure out, they came from the body of a wolf.
That is such a lie.
That makes you happy?
Well, maybe it does. Maybe we've been underrating a certain young lady. Homer, wire for a rush answer on those fingerprints. Then we're going over to the museum and have a talk with Miss Elsa Chevet.
Gotcha.
We can't have any doors or windows open. Slightest breath of air will crumble those pages into powder. Can you stand it?
I'll go without breathing if it'll help find out who your father.
You may have to. Look. See what I mean? This is going to be tough.
Inside this burnt heap of paper is the answer to what we want to know. To what your father was when... Oh, Bob, it frightens me to think of what we might find out.
We'll cross that little bridge when we come to it. Right now, I'm only interested in getting this whole machine together.
Do you really think that it can photograph the letters on burnt paper?
Hell no. Well, if we can get those charred pages to stay in one piece long enough. You know, it's amazing what infrared can do.
Beep, beep. Well, I make sure she's here. I'll give you the high sign from the porch.
Hey, Chief, give me that again. I'm supposed to go through her apartment and pick out something with her fingerprints on it.
Yeah, her passport. The girl was born in Europe, so she's got to have a passport. The fingerprints are on it.
Duh.
I get it. She was born in Europe, then.
Sheriff Russ, go be cold, James. Miss Chevet inside?
Yes, Lieutenant. Mr. Mars, too. The rest of the help are down at DA's office answering questions.
Good.
Beep, beep.
Hey, I wish you'd knock before you come barging into a laboratory that way. When you opened that door, you scattered a full page of Dad's notes into a million pieces.
Well, excuse me!
I didn't realize you were working on something. I just dropped by to tell you I got a new lead.
You mean you're not going to close the case?
That's right. There's too many questions that haven't been answered. For instance, how did a woman's fingerprints get on the inside of that secret panel in the Marie Latour room?
A woman's fingerprints?
Yeah, we're checking them now. Am I interfering with your work?
No, not at all.
Say, Bob, what is your job in Washington?
I just made corporal in the Salvation Army.
That's fine, Elsa. Just touch the brush to the edges. Then only the little pieces will break off when you take it away.
Miss Chevet, where did you say you were born?
In Transylvania. A little village in the mountains named Ongvar.
And did they have werewolves in Transylvania?
Abso-fragging-lutely, damn it. Well, there were many legends about werewolves. I never actually saw any, although there were people in my village who claimed they had seen them.
Where did you meet Dr. Morris?
He came to our village to investigate the background of Marie Latour. My father was magistrate there. Ooh! He asked Dr. Morris to bring me to America. He said there would be a lot of trouble in Europe.
How long ago was that?
7 years ago.
What's the matter, Lieutenant? You think maybe Elsa's a werewolf in her spare time?
Oh, no, I was just thinking it's funny that that secret passage has been there all these years and nobody found it but Dr. Morris. Come in.
You want another telephone, Lieutenant?
God almighty.
I'll let you know when I find out about those fingerprints.
Okie dokie.
Yeah?
You saw diddly yuck.
All right, Homer, just so you got it.
La 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 la.
Is Pinky checking those fingerprints against the ones we found inside that secret passage?
No.
Good. If they turn out the way I think they'll turn out, we can close this case in a hurry.
But this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, I got an idea who did it. Come on out of there. You want to be carried out.
Oh, you again.
Now, give it to me fast. What were you doing snooping around in that closet?
I work here. I'm Jan Spavera, the janitor.
Oh, yeah, I remember you. That's not the broom closet, Jan. What were you doing in there?
Since what happened to Dr. Morris, I'm afraid. I heard the policeman come to answer the telephone, and I hid.
That's a good way to attract suspicion. You been to the DA's office yet?
All morning I answer questions. Then I come here to do my work.
Well, I guess you can go home. There's nothing to do around here for a while. This place is closed temporarily.
Okay.
For just a minute. Do you believe in werewolves?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there are legends, superstitions in my country.
Transylvania?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, it's my business to know. Go ahead.
Adios, amigos.
Yeah? What? Well, tell him to check them again. Those fingerprints have got to match.
Pinky says they don't. You can't pin it on the Chauvet girl if the fingerprints don't jive.
But she's the only woman that knew about that inside passage. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. We're right back where we were before. All right, I'll come over. You must be wrong, Pinky. You gotta be wrong. That girl is the only logical...
No, Lieutenant, but all I can tell you is what the fingerprints show. They don't belong to the Chauvet woman.
Well, let's have another look. Homer, pull down that shade.
Yes, sir.
All right. You can see for yourself. Prints don't jive.
Get off of my screen!
Oh, hey, what did I tell you?
I never did think that nice girl could have done it.
That nice girl could have had an accomplice, couldn't she? And I've got a pretty good idea who it was. He comes from the same country as the Chauvet girl.
What are you gonna do, Chief?
What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, we've got 2 pages of slightly scrambled notes on these negatives. I'll take them home and develop them. At this rate, we'll have some real evidence in about 6 months. Yeah, let's call it a night.
Wait until I get my purse.
Let's go to KFC. I'll drive, you pay.
You don't think I'm silly in believing that there's something supernatural about your father's death, do you, Bob?
I wouldn't be trying to restore Dad's notes if I did. So far, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
Yes. If all this had happened in my home village, the people there, they would be sure of it. And I'm as convinced that your father made some startling discovery regarding Marie Latour as I am that we're here together now.
Elsa, I've been meaning to ask you, do you want to stay on at the museum?
Oh, I hadn't thought that far ahead. Do you know that you just called me Elsa?
Did I?
Uh-huh. What happened to Sis?
I had to check her off of the list. She grew up and became a very pretty girl named Elsa Chauvet.
Oh, and what have you done about Elsa?
I gave her 2 weeks to make up her mind.
To do what?
To come back to Washington with me as Mrs. Robert Morris.
Oh, Elsa doesn't need 2 weeks. Her mind is made up right now.
You mean you'll go with me?
No. Anywhere in the world, darling.
That's all I wanted to know. What am I waiting for?
Mwah, 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 mwah. Ooh, he likes girls.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where are you, kitty? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Stop bugging me.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. There you are. So you got shut in, huh? Come on. Come on. There now, is that better? You're kind of scared in there all alone, weren't you?
Beep, beep.
High five.
Okay.
Professor, you're sure you didn't touch anything when you came in this morning?
Not a thing, Lieutenant. I took one look and notified you.
After I let the cat out, I never went near this room. I can believe it, Donegan. You were probably catching a little shut-eye.
Oh, I've got insomnia, Lieutenant. You know that. I couldn't sleep if I wanted to.
That don't keep you from trying. Well, boys, it looks like we got something to go on this time. Right, Homer?
Huh? Yeah, right, Chief.
Hurry up, Pinky, and develop those pictures.
Right.
Whoever destroyed these notes put that handprint on the door. Whoever left the handprint killed Dr. Morris.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Miss Chevet, to debunk your little story about a werewolf being the killer. The real killer had hands and feet, and he walked with a limp.
Do you believe that the janitors...
It's more than a belief, Miss Chevet. That handprint will prove that Jan Spavero is our man. Right, Pinky?
Yeah. He must have had a lot of fun in here last night, tossing all this black confetti around.
Well, you can call it fun if you want to, Pinky. But Spavero must have been pretty anxious to get rid of these notes. He put his head right into a nice little noose to do it. Let's go, boy.
They will not find me. I swear it. The police are stupid.
Not so stupid as the one who leaves his handprint behind him on the wall.
And they will find you, Jan. They will find you and they will make you talk.
No, I swear they will not. I shall go away and never come back.
I've spoken with the elders of the tribe, Jan. They have decided.
You promised that if I served you faithfully, my princess.
Does one keep promises to fools who bring the police down upon our heads?
Silent, old one!
Bianca!
Shut up!
Leave us.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
This much I will promise you, Jan. You will lie with your ancestors in the ground selected by my mother.
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
No. No!
Aw, crap. man. It's game over.
Greetings, my dear fiends. I'm Bobby Munster of Monster Movie Night, along with my co-host, Boris T. Buzzard.
And I'm Slash, No Channel, Lone Wolf Cooper, along with my half-bred monster bride,
Foxy Roxy,
of Slash's Graveyard Tales.
I'm Mr. Molto from Morbid Mansion Theater.
And you're watching The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy, Scary Hangout! Ah!
Sauerkraut and cheese. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi. Give us a few more, please. They're so delicious, our favorite dishes. Try them and you will see. Now who likes pierogi? We like pierogi. Give us a few more, please. Sausage too. Now I like pierogi.
Yeah, I could
There
barely
we go.
get there. There I am.
And we're back.
Hey, we're back. And where are we back to? The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout?
What Grim said.
That's right. Tonight's movie is The Cry of the Werewolf.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're about halfway through the movie, and we do have a prize giveaway. We saw the Stasha skit just now.
Oh yeah.
And it's a Stasha related prize. So do you want to show them what
let's see what you can win tonight.
What fabulous prize they can win.
Hey, why did it turn that way? That's kind of weird.
Oh, well there's the prize sideways.
Let's see if I could. What would that be? It would be what? 180 degrees? Nope, that would be 90 degrees counterclockwise. Well, that didn't work either.
There we go.
Hey-o.
Well, I'm sure you guys could.
I got Louie.
And Louie's scratching you. Come on, Lou, leave him alone.
We're getting there. Hold on a minute.
Leave him alone, buddy.
I don't know why it transformed. Like, that's kind of weird. That it,
I don't know.
I can't figure this out.
Anyway.
Keep talking.
To be a part of the prize drawing, all you have to do is chat and have fun and comment in the YouTube live streaming chat. And I've been writing down all of your names and putting them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket here. The bucket's filling up with names. And yeah, after the movie's done, when the show's all done, we're going to pick one lucky winner. And that lucky winner has to claim their prize by emailing us.
And they can email that too.
Well, we could show them, or show it now.
themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Yes. So that would be the email to claim your prize at the end of the show. And we'll play that again towards the end.
That's right. Okay, so what are we moving on to now, Janet?
Well, our promo stuff. We could share some of our promos, and we are hosting a Hairy Scary Hangover.
Oh, that's right.
Chat after the show. So if you guys are watching us on YouTube, our after show chat show, the Hairy Scary Hangover.
Yes.
Will be coming up later on.
That's right. So that's immediately after the show.
Yes.
But, so.
And we talk about all different things. People ask questions and comment on things. And, I think the topic for tonight's going to be physical media.
Yes, probably the stuff we've been scanning in and finding out and about.
Oh, yeah. Talking about like the 8mm film I've been scanning and the tapes you've been scanning.
Oh yeah, all kinds of fun stuff like that, or maybe something that the audience suggests we talk about. Who knows?
There
a little bit
go.
of a free for all tonight. So join us after the show for the Hairy Scary Hangover, baby.
Woohoo! Okay, so if you want to share like our website, and
let's do some promotional stuff. Let's see what's going on.
All the promo stuff.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. Hold on a minute. Let me scroll down to Styles, see what it's on. Oh, it's too early for that. Hey, you know what? A lot of people have been asking us, how can we become a monster member of the YouTube channel?
Well, it's super easy. You just click join on the top right corner of our YouTube channel screen. And yeah, it's only $2.99 a month to become a monster member, a channel member. And we try to upload a video or two every week that is exclusive for channel members. So you will have that exclusive perk of seeing videos that the general public does not have access to.
That's right. So
as a little thank you for supporting the channel.
So as they say in the street, get you some. All right. And right here, if you can't get enough of us, Friday nights, you can also check out our podcast, Living the Scream.
Yes, and we are going to host one very soon. We have a lot of past ones that you could listen to and watch. We're hoping to make another podcast soon.
Very, very soon. That's right. That's the Living the Scream podcast. And as we mentioned earlier, that immediately after this show, the Harry Scary Hangout, we will be conducting a Mummy the Monkey Harry Scary Hangover.
Oh, yes. Our after show chat show.
Yes, sir. And if you want to be the best looking ghoul on the block, how would they do that, Janet?
Well, we've got tank tops. I think everyone could use a tank top in this 100-degree weather. There's also T-shirts and hoodies, you know, if it's cold wherever you are. Different sizes and colors to choose from. It's all there on the Teespring store. And the link is in the video description below. It's also on themummyandthemonkey.com. That is the hub for how you could follow us on social media.
Are there any discounts?
Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you, Grim.
You're welcome.
Use coupon code BANANAS for 15% off anything that you find in the Teespring store.
That's right.
Yeah, coupon
Plural.
code BANANAS.
All right. And look who's joining us right now. Louie.
Louie the Crypt Kitty.
Our Crypt Kitty Louie has jumped up in my lap, as he usually does during our show at some point, usually earlier. But
he was pawing at you.
He must have been asleep somewhere, but now he's awake and he's chilling out on my lap once again.
He blends right in with your outfit.
No one can see him, probably. People think I'm itching my, banana or something. And, no, I'm itching my cat. I could have said something else, but...
No.
I'm petting my cat.
You
That's
are.
Right.
And Louie's a great cat.
It's your... Oh, anyway.
Anyways. So, we should probably get back into the movie.
Oh, it's so quickly. Yeah, we need to find out what's going on because...
Yeah, I want to see, when she's actually going to change into a werewolf.
Actually, one of the better movies we've actually screened on our program, I think. Anyway. I really like this flick. So, and I had a lot of fun with it, as you could see with the sound effects and drop-ins.
Yeah. Oh, and when I looked up info about this movie, it had mixed reviews. Some people like it. Some people hate it. Some people are like, there needs to be more werewolf action. I think there's, you'll see the werewolf stuff as we progress towards the end of the movie.
I love it. Just Billy Joel would say, I love it just the way it is. I love you just the way you are, movie. So don't never change. So here we go.
Let's go.
Part 3 of Cry of the Werewolf. Woohoo. 1, 2, 3. Awoo!
Awoo!
It was terrible. It was just terrible. I'll never get over it as long as I live.
Weep, child, weep. You cannot help the things that have been, or the things that must be. It is your destiny. You are our high priestess. The welfare of our tribe is in your keeping. It was ordained so by your mother when she placed you in my care. You are the daughter of a werewolf.
Oh, good heavens.
Daughter of a werewolf. I am the daughter of a werewolf.
Okay, party, bonus.
I like to keep my own private record of everything pertaining to a case.
Good for you.
My wife pastes them in the scrapbook. Then I got something to show my kids.
What makes you think that timber wolves or some drunken farmer thinks he saw have got anything to do with this case?
Well, Dr. Morris was killed by an animal or animals unknown, wasn't he?
Or by a certain Jan Spavero who tried to make it look like the work of an animal. I know it's Steve and Peggy. Yeah?
Who's there?
Speaking.
This is liquor.
You did?
Oh.
Where?
Oh.
I'll be right over. Come on. They've located Spavero.
Oh, boy, have I got some questions to ask
I
him.
forgot to tell you, he's over at the morgue, ripped to death by a wolf.
It's beside me. It's just sick.
One more question, Princess.
What's that?
Did you have any knowledge that this man Spavero was wanted by the police when he came to you begging the hospitality of your tribe?
As has been told you, Jan Spavero was not a member of our tribe. His identity was discovered a day after he'd been with us. When he was told that he must go, he protested his innocence, but he left. The next we knew of him was when he was found dead.
That's a lie!
That'll be all, Princess. You were excused.
Thank you.
One moment, please, Princess. Mr. Morris wishes to ask you a few questions for general information.
I have here, Princess, certain notes that my father had made in preparing a book. They're rather fragmentary, but you may be able to help me piece them together for whatever bearing they might have on the case. The notes refer to a certain tribe of gypsies called the Troiga. Have you ever heard of such a tribe?
That's the name of my tribe, Mr. Morris.
Is it true that your people are bound together by tradition and belief, that they'll be together in death as well as in life?
There are many things about my people which may seem strange to you. We do believe that death will bring us together and keep us together eternally.
That's outrageous.
For 11 months, my people roam the roads and country lanes of this land, selling toys and trinkets. Then, at this season of the year, they gather from everywhere to meet and mingle together, to break the bread of friendship with one another, to court new sweethearts, to marry, to christen their babies, and to bury their dead.
Burying your dead once a year. Is that one of the superstitions of your people?
What you call superstition, we call religion.
I see.
I wonder if you do.
Why does your tribe always return to this particular place, Princess?
It's tradition. In some countries, the body is burned. In our treasured ground, it is buried, but only on the 12th month, during the Feast of Life and Death.
Has that tradition existed only since Marie Latour joined the Troiga tribe, Princess?
I've heard of that name before, and I don't know where.
Marie Latour.
Yes. My father traced her to your tribe. It's here in his notes. Have you never heard of her?
Marie Latour.
Was she a member of your tribe?
Meeting is recessed.
What are you doing here? I'm in the middle of infodaining.
How do you do, sir? Adamson and Sons are at your service. I'd like to speak to Mr. Adamson or one of the sons.
Mr. Adamson is dead. I'm the last of the sons. Is this a professional call?
Well, not exactly. The name is Morris. I'm doing some research on a gypsy tribe called the Troiga. I'm told that they ship their dead here, and then the living members gather from all over the country about this time of year for one great funeral.
True, Mr. Morris. We have refrigerated vaults in the basement, and the deceased are kept there until the time for the funeral. Would you excuse me a moment while I switch off the electric organ?
You probably have records of when this temporary burial practice began. Records of the early gypsy families. I wonder if I might see them. You see, I'm looking for a certain woman known to have joined the tribe many years ago.
I'm sorry, Mr. Morris. Professional ethics. The Troiga are very secretive. They send us their dead. We keep them. On ice, of course. And then they come and take them away. Those old records are stored in the basement. No one is allowed to see them.
Why?
Do you know, I myself am not certain where the Troiga gypsies finally bury their dead. I believe they have some sort of secret burial ground. Oh, I'll have to leave you now. Someone's being delivered at the service entrance. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help to you. If you care to wait, I'll give you what information I can.
Thank you, Mr. Adamson. You're very kind.
Good, Mr. Morris. I'll be back soon. Just make yourself at home. Books, magazines.
We are a classy bunch.
What a coincidence. Some of the Troiga gypsies are here now. Speak of the devil. Felicitare, Princess.
Felicitare, Mr. Adamson.
Who is it this time?
A dear comrade, Jan Spavero.
Jan Spavero. Speaking of names, Your tribe is attracting quite a bit of scientific interest. Yes, there's a young man here now asking about the history and customs of the Troiga. It seems he's doing some research.
What's his name?
Morris. Yes, that's it. Mr. Morris. I never forget a name. I can't remember faces, but I never forget a name.
You say he's here now?
Yes. Yes, he asked to see the records of the dead from your tribe. Naturally, I refused, but he's waiting. I promised to do all I could for him. Oh, that's all right. You can leave it there. I'll take care of Mr. Spavero.
Please, Mr. Adamson, not so loud.
What's that?
Shut up, I'm having fun.
Oh, nothing.
There's nobody here but myself. Mr. Morris is in the reception room.
I should like very much to meet Mr. Morris.
Fine. He's quite an interesting character. Talks a lot. We'll have to go up front anyway to sign the papers. I know Mr. Morris will be delighted. Such an earnest young man. So eager.
Oh, look at that.
She's walking around like she's all that.
Oh, Mr. Morris. Oh, I say. Hello? Where is Mr. Morris? Mr. Morris? Have you gone? Isn't that strange? He said specifically he would wait.
Every man for himself.
Oh, good Lord, you scared me.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Morris. I've been looking all over for you.
Have you, Princess?
Yes. I had difficulty finding you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I've been spending some very interesting moments.
Mr. Adamson tells me you're here trying to learn more about our tribe.
That's right, I find your customs completely fascinating, Princess.
Well, perhaps I could help you to understand them better.
Perhaps.
There you two are, and chatting just like old friends. My, thought you both had gone.
We were just going, Mr. Adamson. If Mr. Morris will drive me back to camp, I promise to tell him many things about the customs of my tribe.
You're very kind, Princess. That's much more than I expected.
It isn't kindness, Mr. Morris. It's because I like you. Anyone who finds the customs of my people fascinating, I find them fascinating, too.
Oh, yeah!
You like to look at me.
Why didn't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Was I looking at you?
You think I'm beautiful, perhaps? Like you say, easy on the eyes?
If you put it that way, yeah.
Mr. Morris, we can be friends.
Okay.
Sexy time.
Please call me Celeste.
Celeste.
Bob?
Well, that does make it a little less formal.
Bob, you're a little afraid of me.
No. Should I be?
Woman likes to have a man a little afraid of her.
I'm scared and excited, too.
Who was that pretty girl at the inquest?
Elsa Chauvet.
She's in love with you.
I hope so.
Are you in love with her?
We're going to be married as soon as I go back to Washington.
Oh, is that a fact?
I wonder if she realizes how fortunate she is.
Was there anything to stop you from being that fortunate?
I'd like to kiss you, but I just washed my hair.
Wish I could tell you, but I can't.
I'm trying to use the phone!
Bob, is that you? Oh, darling, I was so worried. I was just this minute dialing the police. Tell me what happened. Did you learn anything new at the mortuary?
Well, no, not as much as I wanted to.
What took you so long?
Well, I ran into that whole gang of gypsies at Adamson's. Celeste was there.
Celeste?
Yeah, the gypsy princess. As a matter of fact, she asked me to drive her home, and I did.
You drove her to the gypsy camp?
Yeah, I stayed for tea, too. It was very interesting. She told me a lot of things about herself and her tribe. Did you know that the Troyega tribe has one of the few forms of matriarchal inheritance left in the world?
No.
You know, where they pass the title from mother to daughter instead of father to son. Blood to blood, they call it.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's true. Celeste told me. She inherited her title from her mother.
Celeste.
Well, that's her name, darling. She asked me to call her that instead of Princess.
But I don't understand. At the inquest this morning, you were convinced that there was some connection between these gypsies and your father's death. And now, you act as though that suspicion was the farthest thing from your mind. Darling, what has come over you?
Well, nothing. It's just now that I've met and talked with the gypsies, I'm convinced they're simple, harmless people. They may have strange customs and secrets, yes, but, well, I'm not going to run around and make wild accusations against innocent people. Maybe there's some things we just don't understand.
I'm as certain that that gypsy girl is evil as I am that I breathe.
Oh.
Deep in my heart, I know. And I'm afraid. Afraid of what it'll do to us. To you.
Oh, darling, you take things too seriously.
I am a decent man of perfection.
A love doll.
Oh, please, she's at work, darling.
This, I think, is yours. It explains a great deal.
I don't know how it happened, but it sure sounds a great deal to me.
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey. Hello, boys and ghouls. This is Eric Uncle Pigger, creator of Toxic Tunes. I specialize in creepy, kooky, spooky, macabre art that I put on my t-shirt line. I'm always creating new t-shirts every month. I've also got patches, stickers, monster masks, calendars, artwork, scare fresheners, pill. I got so much stuff I can't even keep my eyes straight. Just come to Toxic Tunes and see with your own eyes where it's Halloween every day. And stay tuned for more of Mummy and the Monkey. I love these two.
And we're back now.
We're back, Jack and Jill. All right, welcome back to the Mummy and the Monkeys Harry Scary Hangout. We're 3/4 away through tonight's movie, Cry of the Werewolf.
It should be called Romance of the Werewolf.
Or Nap of the Werewolf. No, I like I said, I really kind of like. I like this. I like the atmosphere of the movie. The only thing I don't like about this movie is that guy's voice.
His voice is very yeah.
What's that one character's? What is it? Longtooth? What is that on? A Family Guy, right? Yes, he talks like Mr. Farnsworth. Yes. Well, this guy's sort of a
little bit
weird sort of a affect with his voice.
And the other girl kind of talks like a girl Arnold. Like Arnold's sister.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah,
I love
it's funny.
You. Yeah, it's really, yeah. I almost added that in. I had that, what's that one? Will Sasso from Mad TV. That show. He used to do a really good Arnold impression where it was him married to Maria Shriver, like sort of like I don't know if they were just doing a day in the life of them, like a skit. And all he would do is I have a snippet of that. I can't believe I didn't put it in here, but I didn't do it.
It's great, but you know what's even more awesome?
What?
Rebel Ghoul gave us a super chat.
Oh, let me grab my bottle.
Thank you, Rebel Ghoul. And she added a little cat sticker. It looks like one of our crypt kitties.
Yes, I even think she commented to me on some of the drops tonight, some of my sound effects. So thank you, Rebel Ghoul.
Hi, Louie. Louie was playing with my bandages over there off camera.
Louie, you know what that does to a mummy. You can't do that.
He was like pawing at the bandages. I think he wants to play. All right. So what do we have next? We've got our What Do You Do segment next.
Yes, we do. That's
where
right.
you, the viewer out there, send in some fun pictures of what you do while you watch the show, or maybe while you're out and about, or maybe cool arts and crafts that you're working on, or the perfect meal you're cooking.
Or whatever it is that you do when you watch our show.
Whatever you like to do when you watch the show, or just to be a fan of the show.
That's right. We kick it off with the theme song you all know and love to What Do You Do?
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or do you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
And as we mentioned earlier, we did meet up in our human form with some people that were at the flea market last weekend.
Matt, Alice, and Jerry from the Berea Flea Market.
Jerry watches us. He's their father. And, he's her husband and Matt's father. And here's Alice and here's Matt. And we posed with them really quick and did a couple of talked to them for a little bit. Yeah, but they recognized us from both our Mummy the Monkey videos and our Living the Scream stuff that we do.
Oh, cool!
And just said, hey, we know recognize you guys, fans of what you do, and it was just nice talking to some people. It's always great to run into people that admit that they watch our shows. So
they watch.
Matt, Alice, and Father Jerry for watching us.
Thank you guys for sending those in.
Now here's this next one's pretty unique. This one is from Francis 7. Right?
Yes, Francis sent that in, and it's for a what is it, like a video game?
Yes, it's almost like I forgot the name. I thought you wrote it down. It's
No, I didn't. I didn't know you were going to share that one.
Second Life, of course. It's a What Do You Do, right?
Oh, okay.
You mentioned that he sent us this.
Well, I did, but
So this is a character he created. He wrote us beforehand asking if we could use our logo on the shirt for the character that he created. It's not VCR. It's what's it called? I forget the name of it.
It was VCR something or other.
It's a configuration of those three letters, but anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like Second Life.
It was like a VR thing, like a virtual reality thing.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool, and this is a character he created. And
VR Chat says virtual Vicky.
There you go, VR Chat. And
so that's his character for VR Chat.
Yes. So there you go, and thank you, buddy, for sending that in, Francis. And last but not least, we have another submission from our buddy Marty. That's right. And this one we could read this time. All right. Well, if I can... No, you touch this thing and it goes haywire. Okay, one more time. All right, that was my fault. Okay. And it starts out with... so the scene is Janet sitting in a kiddie pool that's seen better days with some sort of flotation device around her waist. And I'm standing there shaved, arms and legs for some reason, and have a garden hose. And Janet starts out by saying,
Oh, Grim, this what is that, $800? $8 used wading pool you bought is just the thing to cool us down in this terrible heat. Come on, squeeze in. Okay,
Oh, that's
Janet.
me.
Oh, wait, that's
boy,
you.
You don't know? Do you know how comics work? Okay, Janet, but promise me that inflatable lizard thing wrapped around you there, like, don't breathe fire.
Well, you weren't reading it right away. I thought, do I have to do both voices?
You just went into it. You didn't give me a chance. There's a little bit of a pause there for me to respond.
And I guess you waxed your arms and legs.
I don't know what's going on there, but it's funny. I know what's going on there. And we get the joke, Marty. Thank you so much. And I swear I'm going to murder this interface. I don't like that it just automatically...
He's having some technical issues.
Well,
it's mostly user error.
Why is it doing all of this moving around? It's driving me batty.
Okay.
I need to get back to this here,
anyway,
and I can't.
Yeah, you can. It's right there.
Now it is. It wasn't before. All right, there we go. Now I can get back to the webcam. All right, here we go. So, all right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for submitting the What Do You Do's. Now, see how this condenses all this, and I can't see the thing to hit the logo. Here we go.
Well, it's all there. You're
and
good.
if you have a What Do You Do you'd like to submit to us, it's really easy to send it to us. You can just email it to us to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Yes, and Kev Zulu commented earlier that he just sent us one. So if you guys sent us some today that we missed, we will use that for a future episode.
That's right. That's how that works. We try to make sure we don't miss a one. So if you don't see it now, you'll see it later. And why is it doing this?
I don't know. What did you click?
Nothing. I'm just trying to keep this window a certain width so I could look back and forth at this without... Okay, that looks a little better. All right. Okay. Wow. You get to hear every little thing.
You do. You get to hear him complain about the computer screen.
Well, it never worked right. This is not my sort of platform.
Okay. It's just the fan is loud.
It has nothing to do with the sound. It's everything to do with the interface and how when you move over one thing, the whole screen disappears. It's wacky.
All right. Well, you know what's really wacky
is this movie.
That's
we
need to figure out what happens with it.
Yeah. Older people are gonna think they tune into the Bickersons. Okay.
Yeah.
Really old radio show reference. Anyway, here we go. The final fart of tonight's movie. Mm-hmm. The cry of the werewolf.
You've hardly eaten a bite.
I wasn't very hungry tonight, Raymond.
I'm not eating any more food!
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night.
Once again, something wonderful in my life has been turned into a giant crap fest.
Good evening, Elsa.
Hello, Mac.
If you're looking for Bob, he just drove off in his car about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, thank you. I didn't expect to meet Bob. I came back to do a little work.
Now, why don't you give up this night? You're too nice a girl not to be out having a good time for yourself. There's plenty of time to go to work when you get as old as I am.
Oh, thank you, Mac. There's some jobs that can't wait until we're older.
You said it, Buster.
If you could speak, Marie Latour, you could tell me what I want to know.
Who are you talking to?
What is this evil power? Where does it come from? I know that it exists and that it's here, in this house.
This is the most bizarre conversation.
Are you admiring my mother's portrait?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Your mother? Marie Latour? I should have guessed it.
Of course you should. Think of the time and trouble you would have saved putting Dr. Morris's notes together. You've been so eager to learn the truth about my mother, Miss Chauvet. To reveal the secrets of the Troy-Eager tribe she fled to when she left this house so many years ago. Such persistence must not go unrewarded. To you shall be revealed all these secrets. You shall be my sister. It is in my power.
Oh, my God, if you're about to shed your human form, please don't make my body the next house.
Are you remembering Dr. Morris's torn body? Mm-hmm. Or do you see Peter Althea's horror-filled face, shocked into madness by a sight his eyes never should have seen? Do not fear that, my sister. Yours shall be a better fate. I shall teach you a new worship, a new religion. Your first sacrifice upon its altar will be the faith of the man you love. Since I am forbidden to love him, so shall you be. Bob. Bob. You will learn to live as I must live. Apart. Beyond the reach of men and mortals. And for that love which once shone in a man's eyes, loathing will be substituted. You shall be feared and hated.
Ouch.
When you awaken, you too shall be the daughter of a werewolf.
Elsa. Elsa. Elsa, where are you? Elsa? Elsa?
What is going on?
Well, fancy meeting you here. How'd you get shut up in there? Elsa? 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 Elsa.
Don't come near me. Don't touch me.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Are you still looking for the person who killed your father?
Yes, of course, but...
Stay away from me.
Ah, don't you dingbat, will you?
I killed Dr. Morris. I killed him.
What are you saying?
I killed him. I killed... Don't come near me. Don't touch me. I killed him. Don't touch me. I killed him.
I tell you, she's been hypnotized, bewitched, down in that basement room.
I'm no psychiatrist. I'm only a policeman. If she says she killed your father, I've no choice but to take her in. The rest is up to the jury.
Look, Lieutenant, you're dealing with the supernatural.
Oh.
I tell you, that Celeste woman is a devil, a demon. Those gypsies can cast a spell on you. I know it. It happened to me. It was like being drugged.
I killed him.
Why, I even tried to convince Elsa that Celeste was all right, and that she and her tribe were sweet, innocent people. Well, they're not. They're devil worshippers. And they've got a secret altar right in the basement of this house.
I just phoned Dr. Phillips. He said to give her a sedative and he'll be here in 15 minutes.
Stay away from me. I killed him.
All right, give her a couple of these. You may be right. I got men posted all over the house, and we go down and give that secret chamber a real going over. Like the professor said, whoever did this may still be in the house. Come on.
Don't come near me.
Please, stop.
Hey, Chief, ain't you supposed to have some sort of a silver bullet or some other hocus pocus to kill a werewolf?
Well, it'll make you feel any better. We can take the silver fillings out of our teeth and melt them into a bullet.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't you get a toupee with some brains?
Hey, what happened?
Who hit that light switch?
Not me, Chief. Nobody touched it.
Ed, go ask young Morris where the fuse box is.
Stop rushing me!
Hey, the lights are out all over the place.
Go do what I tell you.
All by myself?
Will you?
Okay.
Hey, Chief, don't you think we ought to wait until we get the little matter of the fuses straightened out?
What's the matter with you guys? What do you got a flashlight for?
Hey, Weasel Brain, change jobs with this buttonhead.
Now, this'll have to hold you till I have a look at them fuses. How's the little lady feeling?
She's resting.
Good. You stick with her, Professor, because if there's any zombie ghost in this place, we'll get him. Or her. Or it. Or whatever.
Thanks. Elsa. Elsa, are you awake?
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhogs will be bringing you your mail. Know what I mean?
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Big girl.
What have you found up there?
Some sort of a secret crypt, Chief. There's a grave. There's somebody buried up here.
Is he dead?
Yeah, only it ain't a he. It's a woman. Some sort of gypsy queen.
Well, now that you've crept into a crypt, would you mind creeping back down here again? We're looking for a live gypsy, not a dead one. Hurry it up.
Okay, Chief, okay. But now that I'm up here, don't you want me to look around a bit?
Do you hear anything?
Nah, not a thing. What would you hear in a grave? Look out! There she is!
Cover the exits and watch all the windows.
You dipstick!
You all right, Chief?
Well, it's nice of you to inquire. I didn't know you cared. What are you doing up there?
You mean to tell me you didn't see what we saw?
How can I see anything when you're raining bullets on me like I was a sleep target? Come on down.
Remind me to kill you later. I won't have time later.
You think the Chief will believe us when we tell him what we saw? He'll believe us all right when I show him this.
Keep your flashlights dark and aim at its eyes. We got it trapped.
I think we hit it, Chief.
Listen. That's it. Now stay beside me and we'll move in together. Take it slow. There it is.
Oh, my sister. They're trying to kill her, aren't they? Oh, I'm hurt. The bullets.
Elsa.
They're trying to hurt her. They're trying to kill her.
Look at that. Hit it all right.
Hey, Chief, the door!
Come on.
Hello. Hello.
I don't think it's in here, Chief.
Al, you search that room. I'll try this one. Homer, take a look upstairs.
Yeah.
My sister. The wounds, they burn, do they not?
You're trapped, Celeste. You might as well give up.
Come, Elsa. We must go build ourselves another temple. The old one has been desecrated.
No!
Kill him.
Put that gun down, Elsa.
Kill him. Do as I say.
Elsa, put that gun down. Put that gun down, Elsa.
This is my voice, Elsa.
You confusing me.
My voice says kill him.
Don't listen to her, Elsa. Don't listen to her.
Kill him.
Listen to me. This is Bob talking. Put that gun down, Elsa.
Kill him.
Put that gun down, Elsa. Don't listen to her. Use your own will, Elsa.
Yeah! What happened to you?
Let me break it down. All right, Professor?
Yeah, I'm all right. Are you all right, darling? It's Bob. It's all right. It's all over with. Nothing can harm you now.
Say, I had the darnest time finding that fuse box. Hey. What happened here?
Well, Ed, I never thought I'd be giving lectures on werewolves to guys like you who won't believe it anyway because you were off somewhere fixing fuse boxes. But we're looking at a real phenomenon. An ancient legend come true, Ed, right before our eyes. That wolf used to be a beautiful gypsy girl, a princess who worshipped evil.
Oh, gnarly!
You can tell your grandchildren about it, Ed. They can say I saw it with my own eyes.
The show is over! Get the f*** out of here!
Mama, monkey, Mummy and the Monkey. You gotta watch the Mummy and the Monkey. You have to watch the Mummy. Oh,
Go. Magic Macabre here. Magic Macabre here. Tell me. Who be here?
All right, all you monster kids out there, get ready because they're finally here. It's the Mummy and the Monkey limited edition figurine set. Exclusively brought to you by Phoenix Comics and Toys. And don't forget to watch Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout Friday nights at 10 p.m.
And we're back. Alrighty,
Wow.
Dice Dolomite, there you are. There it is. The Cry of the Werewolf wrapped up in a nice little package.
Yeah.
That really cool ending where, how do you explain that? I mean, it is what it is.
She was a werewolf all this time.
The dog type, the wolf type of wolf, not running around like,
Not like
two-legged werewolf, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is maybe more of a traditional.
Yes, turn into the actual wolf animal,
Yes.
Which still counts,
I guess that still counts.
I don't want either of them chasing me around, and I'm a monkey man, so that says a lot.
I mean, maybe if I had some Scooby snacks or something to give
Yeah.
them.
Wolfie snacks.
Here, doggy, here's some treats.
Sure, that sounds now you're
Good
thinking.
doggy.
That brain's not so dusty after all.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, you sat through it, and now it's time for one of you at least to be rewarded. Oh, getting close to it, because first we have a TV show time travel.
Oh, yes, we're going to travel back in time. So back before your streaming services, back before everyone had cable and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're going to take a look-see through the old TV guides to see what was playing in the Northeast Ohio area back in the day, because we had a really good smattering of horror hosts and movie hosts at any given time here in Cleveland, Ohio. So without any further ado, let's kick off tonight's Cleveland TV show time travel, baby. And here we go. Starts out usually, as we always do, with WJKW TV8 Cleveland. And the program that night, July 6, 1979, was the one, the only Houlihan and Big Chuck show at 11:30 p.m. And their movie that night was, Equinox, one of my favorites.
Ooh, the movie that inspired The Evil Dead.
That's right. It's got all the stop motion animation, a cabin in the woods. I mean, come on. What more could you want? A guy reading out of an old book? Yeah, sounds familiar. And look what's in this book. Monsters galore.
Ooh, creepy stuff.
These kids find this old book in the woods and start reading the incantation. There's Mr. Osmodeus coming out of there, the forest ranger. Really weird visuals. You have to see there's the devil creature. Pretty neat. If you've not seen this movie and love The Evil Dead, see where it all started. Was inspired by this movie right here called Equinox. Look at all these cool creatures.
Super cool.
Yep. There's the giant chasing Fred Tarlick from WKRP in Cincinnati. And then the next day on Channel 43, July 7th, 1979, it's, of course, noon, and it's time for the one and only Superhost on Channel 43. And this 4-hour show starts at noon with an hour of comedy. Usually the Three Stooges are, in this case, the Bowery Boys. And then his movie, first of two that day, was 20 Million Miles to Earth. There's the Yimmer. They're waking him up. And
monsters.
He's going on a typical monster rampage, of course, you know. You can't be a giant monster and not go on a rampage. And his second movie that day was The Son of Dr. Jekyll. Yes, Superhost really had it going on. Again, a 4-hour show where he had an hour of comedy and 2 back-to-back horror sci-fi type movies. Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet. Need to look this one up. Hey, group, that concludes tonight's Cleveland TV show, Time Travel. And now back to us. Boop. All right.
Wow, Grim, that was very informative.
Well, thank you. It's a lot of fun to do. I love putting those together. I love talking about, what was going on in here in Cleveland, what it has to do with horror hosts and movie hosts. Because, like I said, we had, at any given time, 3 to 4 different shows over the weekend.
Wow, that's a lot of shows.
Yeah, it's up to like 4. At least at one point, it was almost close to 5 different shows. So,
well, you would stay glued to the TV to watch your favorite movies.
Hey, and we're sitting here on Friday nights trying to carry that tradition on via the internet.
Right. What's old can be cool again. And that's what we're trying to do here with The Mummy and the Monkey.
Okay. All right. Now.
All right. So we have a prize that we're giving away. Were you able to figure out the poster situation?
And it doesn't really matter. But, I could.
If it's sideways, I guess it's okay.
What I could do is I could just go right into where the source is. Go here.
Okay.
Look. See, it's turned there. I don't know. That's weird.
That is weird because we showed it earlier and it was okay.
There it goes. Now, okay, maybe I accidentally hit something there.
Maybe.
So now, maybe when I go to it now, it'll be right. Well, look at that. Because it pulls it from the source. So, okay, there we go.
So, yes, one lucky winner will get the Stasha poster.
Ooh.
And the poster was sent to us by David Hayes, so thank you.
And it was designed by Andropov Warsaw-Holsky. Get it?
Funny.
Yes. In the after Andy
Warhol inspired.
I'm sure if
Warhol, but the Parma version.
If Andy Warhol was still alive, he would want to do a Stasha poster.
I think so.
I think he would. I don't see why not. Look, one of them's like the ghoul. You notice that?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the one eye and then the fright wig.
A little throwback to them.
And it's got the OK fingers. That's definitely a ghoul thing. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. All right, so how do we do this?
So my bucket is full of names here, and we need to get this, get the names shaken up and stirred up.
I think they make an ointment for that.
We've been sitting on our dupas all this time watching the movie. I think we all need to get up off our dupas here.
Let's start to shake them. So come on, Jen, you lead it off.
Get up and shake our buckets here.
1, 2, 3.
All right, shake. Shake. Shake my bucket. Okay.
All right.
Let's shake up this bucket here. I gotta watch out because Louis is right.
People are shaking it up, baby.
Louis right here.
This bucket is full. It should have just about everybody's names. It does have everyone's name in the chat.
It has all the names.
Yes, sir.
I was writing down names throughout the movie. Okay, so I'm stirring it up, and then let's pick a name.
Oh boy, it's overflowing.
Woo! I got one.
I think it's gonna be. Let me scroll through here, and I'll see if one glows in my. Let me see what's in the chat. Here.
Okay.
Let me see if I could. And I have to get my drum roll.
You guess it.
Well, I'm gonna try 1 second here. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Big Mo. Big Mo is my guess.
Big Mo?
Yes. Hold on a minute. Let me do the drum roll.
You think it's Big Mo?
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. And the winner
it's not Big Mo.
Sorry.
It's Daryl C.
Oh, no way.
Daryl C. How funny.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird? Wow, maybe it's some of that full moon
magic.
Luck.
Yeah,
full moon magic.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the now Daryl C. is the fellow who sent in a bunch. He emailed us a bunch of commercials. He must have ripped off of a videotape he had from 1993.
He did.
And there were so many commercials I couldn't use them all, which is great because I could use them again.
But
and
that's what we watched earlier. He sent that to us earlier in the week.
I plucked 6 minutes of them from there, and there's still plenty more. So,
but you know what? You guys are all winners to us. So thank you so much. Give the video a like if you could, and it just takes like a second if you're watching us on YouTube, and that really does help the channel, and you can subscribe and all that fun stuff.
And before you do that, I was going to say something about the video stuff.
Oh yeah.
Is that if anyone out there, because we didn't even ask him to do it, he just thought he could do it, and he did. He sent them to us.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone out there has VHS stuff that you've taped off TV, doesn't matter where it is, we'll do stuff from any state. And the more vintage, the better. I mean, if you have anything from the 80s, like any television you taped with commercials, if you ever wanted to pull those commercials and send them to us, email them to us, upload them to Google Drive, whatever you have to do. Here's our email address, because like I said, we'll credit you when we do a Rescued Reels segment. We can say, commercials provided by, which you didn't get to see at the end of that segment. I did credit Daryl C.
Yeah, you said that earlier, but it got cut off for some reason.
So we'll have to upload that to one of our YouTube channels so everyone can see it.
Maybe as a separate piece.
But whoever sends them in, we'll totally credit you, the viewer, for sending that in. But yeah, if you want to send us some stuff, there it is. Okay.
All right. So yes, thank you guys for tuning in for episode 239.
Another episode in the can. Yeah.
Oh,
again,
yes.
Getting that much closer to a landmark of 250 episodes, and halfway to 300.
Oh, we're getting closer to 300 shows.
Jeez Louise, I can't believe it.
Wow. All right, gang. Well, good night, good fright. And give us some time. We're going to start a new YouTube live feed, and we will host the Hairy Scary Hangover in about 5-10 minutes.
That's right. So thanks again for tuning in, as Janet said. And that's right. And
bye-bye.
See you later, alligators.
See ya.